Start of the day in Starbucks, as usual on a Wednesday, but it's absolutely freezing outside. Just gonna grind out some TikTok videos and do a bit of focus work. Oh, back home now, work is done. Actually, oh, a little sneak peek of the samples right there. Let me turn the camera on and show you these pieces because they're actually crazy. Cool, granted the lighting isn't the best right now, but you get the idea of what's going on. January 26th, we've got the Soulful X high neck drop-in. Super high neck, it's called a mock neck, which essentially means a thicker neck. You can see that in comparison to the neckline on the usual fitting tees here, so it's kind of double. Nice little Soulful X graphic there. Drop shoulder, the sleeves are a little bit baggier, a little bit bigger as well. Let's turn it around for you. Then we've got the Soulful X Endless Pursuit of Greater Self print on the back. If you are planning on copying that tee, I'd recommend sizing down slightly. For reference, I'm 6'2" and I wear a medium, and it's still a nice oversized fit on me. If you normally buy Soul, I'd recommend going a size down from usual sizing, just for reference. Yeah, the stock said it was landing today, but I think there's been a delay, so it will be tomorrow. But yeah, everything that you've seen here is going to be ready to ship out as well, which is great. We've also got a Soul Athletics Lifting Club tee here. We've got a nice new logo with some like vintage distressing, established 99. This one, usual neck, usual drop shoulder fit, 235 GSM. You can't go wrong with these, I'm not gonna lie. We get so many compliments on how good they fit, how long they last, the comfort. Yeah, these are just the go-tos. And you know me, I won't put something out if it wasn't perfect and I wasn't happy with it, so. On the back here, Soulful X Lifting Club, the Endless Pursuit of a Greater Self graphic. Absolutely in love with this graphic. It's so clean. People might choose to use this as a bit of a pump cover in the gym. For me, I'm going to be wearing this when I'm out and about, definitely. You know, we've got some nice vintage dumbbells on the back, and then with a nice little distressing throughout the print. We've done the vintage distressing on the back as actually on the lettering, rather than taking the ink away, just because a lot of the distressing pieces on here were so fine that, you know, and so minute that we were really struggling with getting it perfect, and it would also create some issues with washing. But doing it this way, you still get that vintage look and feel, but it's just not going to peel away like you get with some vintage t-shirts, so that's really good. And then moving on to the final piece here, the cleanest hoodie in the game, Soulful X Endless Pursuit hoodie. Same as a t-shirt, but yeah, 465 GSM, the heaviest, the best French terry cotton you can get on the market. Super happy with the fit of this as well. The cropping fit is so clean. It's the usual Soul fit, so if you normally get hoodies, go for your normal size on that one. But yeah, we've got Soulful X, the Endless Pursuit of a Greater Self print on the back. Those two tees and that hoodie will be dropping January 26th, so get that in your diaries, get ready for it, as everything will be limited as usual, and everything is in hand ready to ship, which is good as well. I'm currently just doing a bit of admin on the computer, and then gonna have a bit of tea. It's currently about 7:30 at night, and then we're gonna head to the gym. I also want to say as well, whilst I've got you, I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube yesterday, which is absolutely sick to see. That is a goal that I've been chasing since I started YouTube. For me, starting YouTube, it was definitely something that seemed almost unobtainable because YouTube is so hard to grow in these days. But I think I've gotten a good rhythm, a good stride with things recently, and yeah, I'm seeing the results off the back of it. So yeah, just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that watches the videos, everyone that supports them. You're kind of the reason that I continue to do them, and hopefully in the future we can really make something of this channel. The next goal is 10k, and obviously that's a 10x jump, but I think we'll get there by the end of the year, hopefully. Okay, we are back. We're on the way to the gym now. I nearly fully backed out of going to the gym tonight, I'm not gonna lie to you. That inner voice was telling me it's cold, it's late, it's currently 9 PM right now. It was telling me, oh, just go tomorrow, just don't worry about it, you can break the streak. But no, I just thought to myself that in these hard times, in those moments of weakness, making those decisions, such as going to the gym when I don't want to, it's really going to shape this year and really going to make it into the year that I want it to be. So that's for you as well. If you have set out to do a goal, you've set out to do something, I really want to make sure that you're seeing this through. I don't want this to be another 2023, another year of mediocrity. Don't get me wrong, happy of what, proud of what I achieved in 2023. Actually, I take that back. Deep down, I'm not proud at all. I know there's so much more to get after. And I know that I've got so much more potential in me. And that should be how your mindset should be, you know. Accept the fact that, look, we've done okay 2023, but now 2024, it's time to lock in. It's icy outside. It is currently -3 degrees. I'm wearing shorts. And we're about to have a good back session, which I am looking forward to. It is also the favourable back session out of the two at the moment. Yeah, in these times, as I was saying, you know, you've got to use that inner bitch voice. Use it as a trigger to, you know, push you into a direction of positivity rather than it being that bitch voice that just takes over all the time. I feel like, myself included, everyone, we're all guilty of giving into that bitch voice. I mean, everyone has a bitch voice. You know, I've listened to podcasts of the highest achievers in this world within fitness and business, and they all talk about this voice within their head that's sort of counting your own favours, and you're saying, oh, I've done a good job, you know, it's been a hard day of work, I need some rest. But that's not the reality, you know, this is the time to kick on again. I think I've been I think in the past I've been guilty as well of thinking I have to have this perfect balance. Yeah, this life that I'm trying to live and I'm trying to reach for, this camera's all over the place right now, but this life that I'm trying to reach and I'm trying to strive for, there shouldn't be balance. It should be full steam ahead. I'm not in a position of luxury right now where I've got time on my side, I've got money on my side. It's not, and maybe that time will come maybe 20 years down the line. But for now, it's time to lock in. It's time to work hard. I want to look back on these kind of moments in a year's time and be thankful that I've used my mindset and I've pushed myself into the right direction. I don't want to be slacking. There ain't no room for slacking this year. But I have got a great feeling about this year. With that being said, you know, I feel like it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a strong year. We've just got to make the right decisions on a consistent basis. That's all it is. That's how simple it is. All it is work hard, for me personally, work hard, create content, go to the gym, stick to a diet. That's all it is. Just got to control the brain. My brakes are literally failing down this hill. This is crazy. I feel like I need to focus up just to park it real quick, so I will catch you in the gym. Alright, starting on the close grip lat pull downs. I'm gonna hit a few warm up sets and then moving to the working sets. It's fucking freezing in there as well, so maybe a couple more warm up sets than usual.
So painful.
Yeah, I was thinking on the car way here as well, complaining about it being late. Literally the only reason why I'm here is because I didn't wake up early this morning, because I literally just didn't set my alarm. But I'm trying to dial in morning workouts in a little bit more. Good few warm-up sets there. Let's get into the working sets now. I've been really enjoying this movement recently as well, and I feel like the weight's moving relatively easy on it, which is a good sign that the bulk is working. For 7 there, pretty happy with it. So try to get 8 on this next set, definitely. Yeah, had some pretty good sets on the close grip there. Weight's moving nicely on that one. 3 sets of 8 reps for 100, which is good, which I'm happy with. I'm going to jump onto the T-bar row now. I normally position my feet in the back part of this, but today I'm just going to try it a bit differently and just have it here, because I feel like, you know, when your legs are trapped in the back there, your chest gets absolutely crushed. So we'll try something a little bit different. Probably not going to be able to use the same amount of weight, but we'll see. Yeah, straight away, that's working way better. it normally does. I don't feel like I'm getting absolutely crushed by this padding here. You can take a bit of the tension off it. So if you've got this machine at your gym, I highly recommend doing that. More than comfortable to stack a bit more weight on. Also, I feel like the back's getting targeted a lot better. You know, when I'm actually contracting in and pulling the weight forward towards me. Alright, going for the usual weight that I hit now, but for that, you know, that top working set, which is 6 reps for me. So we'll see how that works with this new adjustment that I'm trying. Also note this workout is with no pre and no music as well, no earphones, which, believe it or not, does have quite a bit of a difference. And it seems that the weight is moving quite comfortably. I wonder if that's because of all the carbs that I've taken on board today, but it just means I've got naturally higher energy levels. But yeah, let's hit this set. And there you go, new PB. I think actually recording it and hyping up the movement so much as well has helped with hitting that. So I think we'll probably leave it this way, but these reps are definitely till failure, which is good. Yeah, the benefits of this new movement I've figured out. I like figured out, I take credit for it, but they're endless. I was feeling it a bit more in the middle section of my back as well, which is a part that doesn't normally get hit, I feel like, with this. So it's taking quite a bit of tension off my forearms as well, which normally they're burning up on something like this. Now time for the all-time favourite on back day. Single arm pull down. I've been absolutely loving this one recently. Granted, you all look a bit weird sat on this bench like this. Trust me, instead of doing it on your knees or instead of doing it just stood up, I recommend sitting on a bench, almost like gripping the front of it. Probably going to go about to there, to be fair. Gripping the front of it so you've got something to hold on to and you've got like a stable core. And when you're pulling in, it's literally, this is the only part of your body that needs to be engaged. Everything else is sort of looked after. Whereas I feel like sometimes if you're on your knees, your balance is a bit all over the place. And if you stood up, it's all over the place as well. But now this one's been hitting.
This is a revenue announcement. The club will be closing in 30 minutes.
Solid set there for the first one. Looking at the clips, it doesn't look like I'm actually engaging my lat muscles that much. Almost looks like I'm doing half reps from that angle, but trust me, I'm feeling it. In there, dropping it into that pocket, it's feeling good. So then after this, we've got forearms to work on. It's absolutely dead in the gym right now. Literally, only person in here, bar someone tidied up and a couple. There was a couple upstairs as well that were getting kind of fucking weird to say they're at your gym. Like, please do that shit at home if you're watching this. And you're a couple that does do that, come into the gym and fucking sit there giggling and flirting all day. Like, this ain't the place for it, bud. Like, go home. A gym's place for training. No fucking mooching about. Last set now. Then onto forearms after this. So this has been quite a heavy back session, which is good. And my muscles aren't giving way. The bulk is working. I've upped the calories as well, just because I wasn't really seeing the progressive gains that I wanted to see. But I'm still feeling, you know, relatively strong and lean, which is good. I think a lot of people, when they hear the word bulk, they instantly think, you know, you're fucking hitting the max amount of calories, literally throwing up nearly every day because of it. and just eating junk. Granted, I'm gonna have a lot of sugar and a lot of like bad foods just to fill that gap, but majority of the food is gonna be good solid meals, good solid proteins. But at the end of the day, it is just calories in versus calories out. So there's kind of, you know, there is a way to do it if you want to feel good. But some people take it way too far, to the point where you just look very big. I don't think I'm comfortable with looking that like fat, if that makes sense. That's why I try to, you know, in my bulks, trying to stay relatively leaner. Okay, moving on to forearms now. This is not the most exciting exercise by any means. It's just literally getting the barbell, placing it on top like this, nicely, and just contracting it in. Engaging the wrists only where you can. Obviously sometimes, you know, when the foam starts to go a bit, you're going to start engaging the bicep a little bit, but you know, for the most part, I tend to keep my weight forward in this one nicely. Keep like a stable core. So you've just got the forearm to sort of work with there. But yeah, just gonna get 3 to 4 sets of this and call it a night. I'm probably not gonna bore you with this section of the workout, so I'm just gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes, complete this workout, and then we'll see you in the car for a little catch up. Absolutely empty right now. No one wants it bad enough, man. No one wants it. Don't get me wrong, people have probably been and gone, but you know, there's people who opted to stay in bed tonight instead. Shame on you. Really good session. Pushed a nice amount of weight to say it was the end of the day. No pre-workout, no headphones, as I mentioned before. Does seem like at night, you know, there seems to be a drastic. There does seem to be an increase in the hard blokes in the night time. You know, maybe that's somewhere where they go at night to sort of blow off steam after a shit day at work before going home and beating the wife. I don't know. But that's what it kind of seems like. I don't know, you just get bad energy from some people, don't you? But then again, at the end of the session, I met like this personal trainer there who was like super sound about everything, asking me like why am I filming, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it turns out there is nice people out there in the world as well, which is good. But yeah, really happy with that back session. I haven't recorded in about a week and a half, really. Just down to wanting to catch up on editing the vlogs, to be honest. Just because I had so many backed up over the sort of like the Christmas period that I just wanted to edit and pump out. So now I'm getting back to that, you know, that daily routine a little bit more, which is good. So it's quite overwhelming as well, having so much footage to edit, and you're like, where the hell do I start? But I think just, you know, taking one video at a time might work a little bit better, just so I can get, you know, maybe 2 or 3 videos out a week. You know, after I find my feet with this with YouTube as well, I am going to do like a consistent upload schedule, but for now it's kind of just as and when I have the time slash want to. Don't get me wrong, there is no excuse I should be uploading daily, to be honest, but it don't always plan out that way. It doesn't always, you know, my days sometimes manic, but that's down to me. That's all down to me. I'm not going to blame that on anything else, like having a job, I mean, or anything like that, or working. You know, I can just plan my day out a little bit better, be a bit more efficient, wake up a little bit earlier, and I'll be able to sort of tick everything off that I want to do. So that's something I'm working towards. I know that it ain't going to happen overnight, but for me personally, having a routine, having a schedule that's where, you know, shit gets done the right way as well. But yeah, solid session there. Tomorrow I've got a big day. I'm driving to Manchester for work. It's not something I normally do, you know, driving about. I've got to go visit some wholesalers, but I'm looking forward to it, to be fair, because in the morning it's going to be an hour and a half, 2-hour journey. You know, listening to a couple of podcasts. I'm gonna have a little browse tonight, get a few lined up that I've been wanting to listen to. So sounds very sad, but I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe You know, we're trying to get 10k before the end of the year. I might start calling that out at the end of the video, just a bit of a call to action, a bit of a CTA for you there. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe. And if you've actually, I want to test as well how many people actually watch until the very end of a vlog. So if you have watched till the very end of this vlog, comment your favorite color, right, in the comment section with no other context. I just want to see who's actually, you know, who's watching. Pretty basic pretty basic ask for you, but it's just it's the first thing that popped in my mind. But anyway, yes, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Soul drop January 26th. Be ready, do not miss out. I will catch you probably in about 7 hours when I wake up. But yeah, good day.